Good afternoon, my mates. Yeah, thanks for the chat. Sorry about the shoulder, but looks like you are managing it fine. And we just got to be patient. And obviously, when it's better, we can get back to the swing stuff. But, and I had said this to you anyway about the short game. And in our 2 weeks ago, when you showed me that pitch over bunker, did say there was a little bit of work to do. So it does give us quite a good opportunity to work on things. And also, this stuff will also teach you a little bit about the golf swing in terms of having the club square and then into in rather than a little bit shut and a little bit into out. Okay, so all good stuff, right? Okay, so I'm going to reboot the short game completely. Okay, so we want to have 5 short game shots. Okay, I've laid them out in your notes there for you. At first, it might seem a little bit much, okay, but I promise you it's not. And you've got to have these sort of dialed in. So it's not a case of sort of knowing all of them at the same time, if I can explain it that way. You just have to know the club and the setup changes that suits the shot you're trying to play. Okay, so you just got your 3 little points of, okay, this is my stance, this is where my weight is, this is my club, okay, and then that'll figure out most of it for you. Okay, and then you go from there. All right, okay, now, our short game is based around body rotation, okay? Reason being, we can keep our body moving without moving the club very fast. Okay, if you try and move your hands move very fast in golf. Okay, so hard to move your hands and hit the ball a short distance. Really easy to move your torso and hit the ball a short distance. So we want to always keep moving so that we're not decelerating. All right, and then controlling the length of our arc, whether it be putting, chipping, pitching, whatever it is. Okay, so that's our warm up. Okay, so we're going to warm up with towel drill. So all right. Okay, so we're going to warm up with towel drill, something we've done before. Towel under the arms. Okay, nice neat setup, pretty narrow stance, and we're just turning back and through. Hold it there for a second. Okay, you can hit, obviously hit some as well if you want to. Okay, everything neat and tidy. Turn and hold. Okay, and then we're going to do a little bit of stroke length control. Okay, now what that means, and it doesn't matter how perfect it is right now. Okay, just try and obviously control it with the torso, all right? But basically what we're saying is, however far the club goes on this side of the golf ball, it must go the equal distance on this side. So if we go about just over a meter there from that club to that ball, we've got to turn through about a meter on the other side. Okay, so just turn through, try and match. If you have to force it at first, doesn't matter. Okay, now we're going to go a little bit further. Okay, so if we go there, just above my hip, I would say. Okay, everything neat and tidy using my torso. Oh, I've got a little bit longer. Maybe I was close, but maybe a little bit longer here. Okay, but it doesn't matter. It's all fluent and you can see the strike. So just the idea of it. Okay, so I need at least 4 different lengths. So let's say 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, which would be 1, 2, 3, and 4. Okay, and again, it doesn't be too specific, just the idea of it. Okay, so that's the warm-up. Okay, right, now, our 5 shots. Okay, so first one on your list, there's lag putting. Okay, so this is really far, sort of more than 35 foot, 10 yards and above. And also when you're just on the fringe, look, if the fairway is really, really nicely cut, but otherwise if you're just on the fringe, say this much of fringe before the green starts, also this lag putt. Okay, so what you want to focus on with the lag putt is people tend to sort of keep their backstroke length the same and then try and hit it there. Okay, we don't want to be doing that. The ball's going to bounce all over the place. So we've got to learn how to really get quite long and soft, okay, with this lag putt. So, I mean, it's obviously dependent on the speed of the greens and the length of the putt. Okay, but don't be shy to let that putter go. And just for lag putting, have a little bit of softness and work in the right wrist. Okay. So nice long lag putt. All right, and then you'll learn the touch from there. All right, standard chip shot. Okay, very narrow stance, ball in the middle. I'm going to move my chest to get my weight a little bit on the left side, and then I keep it there. No weight shift when we're chipping. Okay, got our trusty 58, hands slightly forward, keep everything neutral, and just match the length of the swing. Okay, I think I said in your notes, it kind of slide underneath. When I'm saying that, I'm saying no lifting of the ball, but also no hitting down either, no trapping. Okay, so start in neutral, move my chest to get the weight forward, hands slightly forward, match the length of the swing, and let that club just slide underneath. Okay, then we have our pitching. Still pretty narrow, but 50-50. It's going to be a little bit of work in the feet now, and there's going to be a little bit of wrists involved. So in my demo in the first one, this will be about 4 in the swing length. Okay, 4, right, as in the longer swing length. All right, and then definitely using a little bit of wrists here, okay, to accelerate the club under the ball. Narrow stance, ball middle, 50-50, little bit of speed, and a nice little release there under the golf ball. All right, bunker's very much the same as that action, except wider stance, open face. Okay, otherwise it's the same action. Okay, a little bit wristy. Release that club through the sand. Okay, because the face was open, you could see I was aiming left, a little bit out to in on it as well. Okay, that's not going to be easy for you to swing out to in and to swing a release low. Okay, you like to release a little bit higher. Okay, and then last one is our chip and run. It's the same as the standard chip, except with an 8-iron. Narrow stance, lean it over, hands forward. Okay, nice and gentle, matching the stroke length. Okay, and this one you can use it when you're just off the green. So sort of like a replacement for the lag putt, okay? Or you're a bit further off the green, so you would carry it like 2 or 3 meters and let it roll out, 12, 2 or 3 yards, let it roll out 12 or 15 yards, depending if the flag is far away. But you can also use it when you're short-sided. So when the flag is very close, okay, and there's a bit of rough there, particularly if it's a bit downhill, then you can sort of bump it through the rough and try and get it to sneak onto the green. Okay, so a good versatile shot to have. Alrighty, okay, so a lot of work to do, that's fine. Just get the idea of the different tempos, setup, swing lengths, the terminology of the 5 different shots, and then you've got your towel draw and your stroke length draw. Okay, and then we can add on or be a little bit more specific week in, week out. All right, ideally, if you can, okay, just send me a video of a couple of reps of each of the shots. Okay, maybe 3 or 4 chips, pitches, lag putts, bunker shots, and chip and runs. Alrighty, okay, I'm excited about these next few weeks. We can really learn some stuff here, enjoy ourselves, while obviously resting that shoulder. Thank you, my mates. Have a good rest of your week. I'm sure I'll talk to you over the next couple of days. All right, thank you as always.